Vern Philander claimed his first county fifer as Somerset took control on the second day of their LV County Championship match at Taunton, where Middlesex were the visitors. After a truncated first day because of rain and bad light, play commenced on time on day 2 with Middlesex on 118 for 4, and they were looking to Joe Denley to bat as well as he'd done on the opening day. He was soon adding to his 64. However, on 73 he gave Steve Kirby his first wicket of the season, the bowler reacting quickly to an inside edge onto pad. Philander, who'd taken 3 for 21 on the previous day, didn't take too long to get involved once again. A bit of movement in the air did for Gareth Berg on 7. That left Middlesex in some trouble, and things worsened when Philander earned his fifer as John Simpson turned this ball straight to George Dockrell to go for 15. That put the visitors on 150 for 7, but Tim Murtagh decided then to take the attack back to the bowlers, and he and Ollie Rayner added 43 for the 8th wicket. Irishman Dockrell ended the stand by trapping Rayner in front for 14. Murtagh and Toby Rowland-Jones were going well until a slip at the non-striker's end brought an end to the former's wicket, Nick Compton hitting the target from the covers to remove Murtagh for a more than useful 45. Rowland-Jones helped himself to 23 runs and took the total to a more respectable 246 before Corey Collymore was bang in front to Dockrell. It was no more than an average total for the visitors, with Philander taking 5 for 43 on debut, and it was one which Marcus Trescothick and Arul Suppiah were soon dipping into as they opened up with a comfortable stand of 55 in 12 overs. Berg was the man to break it with a regulation nick to the keeper as Suppiah departed for 35. Trescothick then changed gear as only he can, with some typically punishing strokes on both sides of the wicket. His new partner Compton was more stoic, however, this being a rare moment of aggression from him. Somerset were moving along very nicely as the 100 was brought up, but then just before tea, Trescothick edged Rayner in his first over to slip on 47, and 4 balls later James Hildreth was yorked by Berg for 1 as the hosts went to tea on 103 for 3, 143 runs behind. 8 runs later, Middlesex missed a golden opportunity to put real pressure on Somerset. Craig Kieswetter wanted a run, Compton didn't. In the end, Kieswetter, on 6 at the time, ran 2 for nothing, but should really have been run out by Denley had he waited for someone to get to the stumps. It was to prove to be a pivotal moment. Knowing that he should no longer have been out in the middle, Kieswetter played with positive intent, as he so often does. He produced some classy shots all round the wicket off both front and back foot as he helped his side move ahead in the game at a vital time towards the end of the second day. He was certainly starting to ease any pressure on his team while putting them into the box seat. Compton, fresh from a big double ton in a warm-up game, warmed to his task as the evening wore on. At his best, he looks a class act and is an important cog in the Somerset top order, taking on the role once occupied by Xander de Brain. This was turning out to be a very good day for Compton, following his earlier run out of Murtagh, and slowly but surely he was seeing his side into a strong position from where they will feel very confident of winning. It was his partner who reached his half-century first. He took 90 balls to get there, an innings containing 8 fours. Compton followed in the next over with a well-timed cut shot to the fence, his 10th 4 in all. He'd been batting for 135 deliveries, mixing such strokes with an impeccable defence. He'd made 58 by the close with Kieswetter on 50, and Somerset will look to ram home their advantage on day 3. They go into it on 202 for 3, trailing by only 44 runs with 7 wickets in hand and plenty of batting still to come.